Get ready for the action because the San Francisco 49ers are making moves. We start with the roster shakeup as the 49ers announced they have signed undrafted free agent Larry Worth III to a 3-year contract, bringing him in for training camp with a real shot at making the final 53-man roster. We dive into the details of this signing and what it means for the team's defensive depth.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This Aiyuk portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the personnel changes as the San Francisco 49ers cut linebacker Milo Eifler from their roster. We break down the history of Eifler and what this move signifies for the team's immediate plans as they continue to adjust their defensive unit. Now, it's time to talk about position changes, as Donte Whitner is already urging the freshly drafted San Francisco 49ers cornerback Ephesians Prysock to change positions. We explore Donte Whitner's strong recommendation for Prysock to transition to safety and what this bold move could mean for the rookie's development. And finally, we analyze the outlook for rookie tight end CJ West as we break down the 90-in-90 on the San Francisco 49ers roster. We examine CJ West's performance and hear directly from him about the massive improvements he needs to make in his second year to truly dominate the pass rush and the run game. Stay with us for the rest of the news. The San Francisco 49ers are actively reshaping their roster following the 2026 NFL Draft, focusing on acquiring young talent to refresh a squad aging and becoming increasingly expensive. In a recent move, the team announced the signing of undrafted free agent linebacker Larry Worth III to a 3-year contract. Worth, who played for Jacksonville State and Arkansas, brings experience with 201 tackles and several other defensive contributions to the team's depth. Concurrently, the 49ers cut linebacker Milo Eifler, whose contract was a futures deal. Eifler's NFL experience was limited, with his only game action occurring in 2022 with the Washington team. The team's defensive struggles last season were significant, though the coaching staff and depth allowed them to remain competitive and secure a playoff berth as the NFC's number 6 seed in a challenging division, including a road playoff victory in Philadelphia. A major focus remains on the return of star linebacker Fred Warner, an All-Pro and league leader, who missed the second half of the 2025 season due to a serious ankle injury. Warner is expected to return, alongside Dre Greenlaw, who is also returning to provide stability in the middle of the defense. Greenlaw fills the role of a second starter in the 3-4 scheme after the team traded D. Winters. Luke Gifford and Tatum Bethune serve as primary backups. The addition of Worth could integrate into this depth structure. Despite recent roster adjustments, the 49ers maintain a potent offense and a defense that is reloading. With improved health and continued development, analysts suggest the team is positioned to be highly dangerous heading into the 2026 season, even as the NFC West presents a formidable challenge. The saga surrounding wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk and the San Francisco 49ers remains in a holding pattern, with speculation mounting over whether the team will trade or release the player. Despite recent negative energy surrounding Aiyuk, he remains on the 49ers roster pending a definitive move. The window for a trade appears to have closed, shifting the situation into a prolonged waiting game. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano, there is currently no significant incentive for another team to pursue a trade for Aiyuk. Graziano noted that league knowledge suggests everyone anticipates Aiyuk will eventually be released. He further explained the financial dynamics. While the 49ers may have voided certain contract guarantees last year, they are not entirely voiding the contract. If Aiyuk remains on the roster in 2026, the team is obligated to pay him $27 million. If a trade occurs, the acquiring team would face the same $27 million commitment. Conversely, If the 49ers cut him, they avoid that obligation, potentially allowing a new team to acquire him for a lower price. Timing is cited as the key factor. Graziano suggests the 49ers are not in a rush to act because none of Aiyuk's earnings are guaranteed, and he only needs to be off the roster by week 1 to avoid future payments. The team can wait to see if another contender offers a draft pick in exchange for the player. While the Washington Commanders have been suggested as a potential destination, Graziano indicated that San Francisco is not pressing to make a deal, given the history between Aiyuk and the team. The decision rests entirely with the 49ers to decide when to act. The focus now remains on the team's timeline before any major roster change is made. The San Francisco 49ers are facing an immediate positional shakeup for their newly drafted cornerback, Ephesians Prysock. Less than a month after the team selected Prysock in the 4th round of the 2026 NFL Draft out of the University of Washington, former Niners safety Donte Whitner has publicly urged the rookie to transition to the safety position. On the Grit Code podcast, Whitner advised Prysock to go straight to the safety's room and learn the safety position, start from the beginning. Whitner, who possesses deep knowledge of the safety role from his own career, believes this move could be beneficial for the rookie's development. This suggestion is considered a bold strategic shift, as Prysock is accustomed to playing cornerback. Transitioning him to safety could effectively reset his development, potentially leading to a redshirt year as he adapts to a new role. Despite not generating significant turnovers, Prysock demonstrated solid pass defense and ability to break up passes during his college career. His physical attributes, including a 6'4" frame and a wide wingspan, raise questions about how these traits would translate to the safety position. The move signals the 49ers' ongoing search for improvement at the safety position, where Malik Mustafa, Jigger Brown, and Mark Sigel are currently the primary options. However, there is also ambiguity at cornerback, with Diamador Lenoir and Upton Stout viewed as safer choices, though Renardo Green's performance last year was underwhelming. The decision hinges on which defensive group the 49ers prioritize for reinforcement. This potential positional change may become clearer during training camp. If Prysock does not successfully adapt to the safety role, the move risks hindering his development, potentially turning him into an unfulfilled prospect. The team must be certain that this strategic pivot aligns with Prysock's long-term potential. The San Francisco 49ers are dissecting their off-season roster through a 90-in-90 series, and today's focus is on defensive tackle C.J. West. Selected as the 113th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the 317-pound tackle entered the league undersized, standing closer to 61 than 62, with an arm length in the 7th percentile. West's integration into the team was gradual, aided by veterans Jordan Elliott and Kalia Davis. Initial playing time was limited, and an injury in late September forced him to miss Week 4. Despite this, his usage increased, culminating in a season high of 34 snaps in Week 11, leading to 272 total snaps for the regular season. Statistically, West finished with 15 stops, trailing Elliott with 19 and Davis with 17. However, he doubled Davis's quarterback hits total with 6, compared to Elliott's 9 hits. West also recorded the same number of pressures as Davis, but 3 fewer than Elliott. Entering his second year of his rookie contract, West's base salary for 2026 is $1.005 million, with a prorated signing bonus of $252,773, placing his cap number at $1.257 this year. In an interview with NBC Sports Bay Area's Matt Mayako during Super Bowl week, West outlined his goals for improvement. He emphasized the need for a significant leap in his game, focusing on becoming more dominant in the pass rush and enhancing his run defense. West articulated a vision of pushing the pocket, forcing quarterbacks to roll out, and creating opportunities for other defensive players like Nick Bosa and Alfred Collins. While West's individual metrics are solid, his PFF win percentage stood at 8.6%, slightly below first-rounder Michael Williams at 8.8%, and well above second-rounder Alfred Collins at 4.7%. The team's decision to trade for Osa Odighizuwa highlights the value placed on proven talent. West's strength against double teams was noted as a key factor in his increased snap share in the second half of the season. His future success hinges on achieving double-digit numbers in win percentage, pressures, and quarterback hits while maintaining his superior run defense, positioning him as a crucial role player for the 49ers in year 2.